Hey guys, welcome to Health Talks with Borks. I am Borks and I really do like to talk. I guess that's why it's called Health Talks with Borks. But anyway, so I want to tell you guys a little bit more about what it's like to actually deal with being diagnosed with a chronic illness. All right. There are some stages in your life where you struggle to balance work and social life and mental health and physical health and all that, and in general. And then it's made like 10 times worse if you have been diagnosed with a chronic illness. So I pretty much just want to tell you how I have been dealing with it. With multiple sclerosis, which is the illness that I was diagnosed with in 2014, and then pretty much show you what I've done to make sure that I enjoy my best life. So yes, chronic illness kind of sucks. Like really, chronic means that it's basically for a long period of time. Most of them don't have a cure, which means it's for the rest of your life. Okay, that's a long time. And it's an illness, which means it's like injury to your beautiful and amazing body, which is not nice to have and to deal with it. And different types of illnesses obviously have different types of symptoms or side effects. Some of them progress and lead to disability. Some of them just make you struggle at one level. Like for example, don't have an example actually in this moment. Wow, I'm trying to like help you guys here and I can't think of an example. But some of them, like you would have a situation where you are where you have like this disability or something, but it doesn't progress and get worse. If you get what I'm saying, like that's pretty much what I can say. So for example, if you were in a road accident and had your leg amputated, then or cut off, which is what amputate means, it means that you will always have one less leg to say. But other illnesses, you start okay, like up here, and then you slowly progress and lead to a point where you actually do have to amputate your leg because of the illness, such as diabetes. Okay, so it's different. That's pretty much illness. It's injury to the body, and it's for a long period of time, which means that it's chronic. Unfortunately, multiple sclerosis falls into that category of chronic illness, but I believe that I will be like 10 times better and will be cured, and somehow like I will be a miracle child. So to me it's just a life lesson, but it is known by Google as a chronic illness that has no cure. And basically what happens is that my immune system attacks my nerves, which can progress and lead to disability. So depending on the nerve it attacks will depend on the disability I have. For example, if it attacks a nerve that provides input to my eyes, then I won't be able to see clearly or won't be able to see at all. You know, stuff like that. Serious talk, we don't want too serious talk. So that's basically what it is. And so living with a chronic illness is very, very tough. Some days are good, some days are bad. Many people struggle with tiredness, struggle with being able to concentrate and think quickly on their feet and so forth. And these are some things that I have dealt with as well. I do deal with them sometimes, but much less than what I used to since I started taking control of my health. And so I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it feels like to have a chronic illness. You just always feel like you're one step behind someone who is healthy, and you don't look ill either, which makes it even more difficult because people don't believe you when you say you can't keep up and stuff like that. So it's not nice. And different types of illnesses that fall into this category would be diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, multiple sclerosis, lupus, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease. We have I guess stroke and heart attack, but not like really, because that is generally caused by hypertension or high blood pressure and diabetes and all that is a result of. So I don't really want to say it is sort of those, but if you get the picture, right? It lasts long, and it gives you crappy moments a lot throughout that journey. All right, but now just because you have a chronic illness doesn't mean that you mustn't live your life. It doesn't mean that you must always be home and all this. Your social interactions are very important to your physical health, and so a chronic illness should not limit that. It should not stop you from seeing friends and family and socializing. The catch, obviously, is that you have to make sure that you know how to manage your environment so that you can still deal with possible consequences of going out and so forth, but still be able to go out for the full duration that you want to. And so over the years, because like it's been like what, seven years now, I've come up with a few things. One of them is managing my extremely strict diet. When I go out at different social events, click on the link and view that video. It's quite, I don't know, interesting, I believe. I think it's interesting. And then another thing that I've learned to control is my medication. You know, like I said in the beginning, you don't want to stop socializing or doing something because you forgot your medication at home and you have to take it. Because also you have to take your medication when you're told to take it, because it's just like, you know, instructions are there for a reason. So you've got to follow the instructions. You don't want to cause more unhappiness in your body. And so I've left tons of events. Like, I was 17 when I was diagnosed, okay? So 18, guys, parties, clubs, all those things that I was legally allowed to do. I was not giving those up because I left pills at home. No, no, no. So from then I had to learn how to start packing medication or backup for situations where I cannot control or a need to stay over at a friend or something. So I came up with this bag, which has developed over time. I forgot what they're called, but you know, it's a pretty bag, you know, sits nicely, and I keep it with me everywhere I go. It stays in my car most of the time, and I obviously have to update it because I do actually forget sometimes and need to use the stuff. But this bag has pretty much everything that I need to make sure that I enjoy my times when I'm out. And so the first thing that I have is medication for the morning and the evening. Yes, guys, sometimes you need to remember that if you sleep with a friend and you have to take medication at 9 o'clock, have it with you as well. Don't only have the night ones if you only take medication at night. So this is very, very important. One of the best things to have nice and carry. Sometimes actually I'd go to work and forget to take my morning medication. Great thing that I have a backup, because generally when I don't take my medication, I start getting withdrawal symptoms like 2 hours or maybe 6 hours afterwards, and that would be like nausea, headaches and all that. Not a nice experience. So I always make sure that I have that packed. And then as I grew and matured and became of adulthood, I learned that there are situations where I may get a migraine, or I may get cramps, tummy cramps, or I may have a bad allergic reaction to something. Generally deal bad with seasons are not a good time for me. Like, yo, it's not a good time for me. Congestion, sneeze, and more sneezing, not fun. So I have started to make sure that if I am out and I didn't take my medication or whatever, or my backup, I have that with me as well. So I have my nasal spray, backup nasal spray that I take with me, and then I have medication for migraines, I have medication for stomach cramps, I have medications for allergy, congestion type things, hygiene, it's just there. And then sometimes I have bad anxiety attacks, so I have something to help me with anxiety. And then also just Panado in case the other medication finishes. Then another great thing that's happened in my life is that I've kind of like went from having high blood pressure because of having a bad diet and lots of medication that has high blood pressure as a side effect, so now having low blood pressure. And low blood pressure for me leads to shakes and faintedness and all of that. So I've learned to take a rehydrate with me to make sure that I can get my blood pressure up a little bit and increase electrolytes when needed. Those are very, very important things to have, guys. So obviously for every person it's going to be different. If you might need specific medication to help you manage events, take that so that you can enjoy the event and not cut it short at all. Then, as we are currently in a pandemic and sometimes we do forget to take our masks, or we're in situations where our mask got lost or something, gotta have a backup mask is like, it's saved me in a lot of situations. And then sanitizer as well. So I have a mask and sanitizer just in case I need, because my immune system was compromised back then. It's not now. Whoop whoop, thank you diet. But can become compromised at some point, and it's like this, it could be like this for anyone. So making sure that you are keeping yourself safe, especially in this time of a pandemic, especially now that it's winter and the flu is like a big thing for winter in the southern hemisphere. Then it's important to have those things just to keep yourself safe and hygienic to an extent. And then also, we also don't want to get hungry. Like, guys, like, just, have you ever been in a situation where you're watching your friends or the people and they're eating nice food, they're eating the cakes, they're having the nice tea and coffee with the milk, tea and cakes with the milk and the scones, and it just smells good, and you're hungry. Not worth staying there for. I would leave, in all honesty. I would leave the event. I'd be like, there's no point of me staying. I'm hungry and I can't eat this because I'm going to feel terrible tomorrow if I do eat it. So what I do is I take cup of soup sachets, and then in those situations that I know I forgot food, I need food, I'm hungry, I would just pour or ask for a glass of hot water, and then I would pour myself the sachet and that I can eat and know that I won't feel sick afterwards. So this is pretty much what I do in terms of managing my medication and social events and so forth, or life, because of the chronic illness, multiple sclerosis. But it is a good thing to adopt anyway, whether you have been diagnosed with a chronic illness or not, because there will be some situations where you really do need a Panado and someone just doesn't have. So better to really have things with you that will make you feel better and will not limit you or limit the time that you have to spend with friends and family by keeping those things with you. Like, super important, very important to keep with you. But yeah guys, that's basically my ultimate travel kit of an everyday life sort of situation, not like a holiday sort of thing, like an emergency kit, a 101 sort of thing. This is my one specifically. Obviously it'll be different per person. You can also add teas in there. If you have your healthy biscuits, you can add biscuits in there. If you want to pack it every night, you can, and you can add different snacks that you know you might need for the day, but just don't keep them in there for too long because it's not healthy to do that. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, please do like and share it. Help someone start their own travel emergency kits for travel of everyday life, if you feel like they do need it. And subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel. View it. There are lots of lovely videos, I believe, where I speak about my life, about my journey after I was diagnosed with a chronic illness, and try and teach you guys more about being aware about your body and loving your body and just making life better for yourself. Remember, it's all about you taking control of your health, how I've been taking control of mine. Have a lovely week everyone. I'll see you guys soon with another video as usual. Alrighty guys, bye. Sorry, allergies. But thanks guys for watching. If you want to see more videos, do click on one of them over here, or if you want to see my channel, do click on the little round thingy at the bottom of this page thing. Alright guys, I will definitely see you soon with a new video about my life, my journey, or health condition. Enjoy, hop on board, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.